or because
I paraphrased because he actually said
we have Twitter. We know what
he actually said. Money-wise, is it worth it to get the hardened edition over the standard version of Modern Warfare 3? And at first, I thought he was just kind of being a little snarky, like, why should I pay for more? But money-wise, it actually is. It sounds like it is more worth it if you're going to play a ton of multiplayer and you're going to buy those map packs anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Money value, it's worth it because you get a lead, and then
the collector
content stuff, you get
really
cool stuff.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, like you said, if he's asking now, it's kind of a little late.
Hopefully. There might be some places, depending on where he's at in the world, that still have some.
Unless he's got it, I'm just wondering if he got the right thing.
I'm sure there are many people.
If you already got it, then yes, you've got a good deal.
Are you guys planning on attending any of the midnight launches for the game?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We're having thousands of events around the world, and I know a lot of guys locally here in San Francisco are going out, right?
We've sent from both studios. We've got guys going all across the world and the country, and I myself, I'm going to Paris.
I was going to go to London, but unfortunately I have to stay local. So we have some of our lead guys going out to London. We have them all over the world. I'm going to stick to Los Angeles. Yeah. I think I'm going to lurk. I should go in a ghost costume. Just lurk.
And not have anybody know that it's you. Yeah. The whole time you're just a cosplayer.
Set up a barbecue. Yeah.
When you guys went to XP earlier this year, was there any good Modern Warfare cosplay?
There was some, yeah.
People were dressed up as Robert.
That's not hard. Just throw on some cargo shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, shave your head.
So another Twitter question from COD MW3 XX for life.
Wow.
This guy's he's committed.
He's committed.
He is.
He says, do you have any consequences thought up for people who decide they want to hack and ruin the game for the rest of us?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. We can't tell you.
Physical harm will go on that.
I'm from New York, so.
But more importantly, we, as we talked about earlier, we have the ability to completely control leaderboards, the ability to individually control who can rank on those leaderboards forever or temporarily. We can adjust. We can adjust their accounts. We can prevent them from playing. There's a lot of actions that we can take.
Just don't do it. XX.
There's actual risk involved in attempting this stuff.
Whenever someone asks that, you always have to wonder: are they asking because they're scared of it, or are they asking because they're that guy that's like, how bad am I going to be punished for when I try this? So another question that comes up, which will be really easy to answer since we already kind of went over it again, but I think it's good to reemphasize. From PHLR26, they ask, would there ever be a free trial period so they can try and see if they like Elite? But the thing is that the core features of Elite are already free.
The majority of them are free.
It's just the paid is the paid features are clan support, getting that DLC.
There's exclusive content, like video content that you can do. There's a lot of stuff.
And you can imagine that the paid is something that the Beachhead team isn't done with it.
Right. I mean, obviously, it's an ongoing thing for them based on the life and the success of the game, which obviously it looks like it's already going to be quite successful, so it'll probably have a pretty good life.
Sweet.
I hope so, yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Hey, Josh, your buddy's dying.
The features are free to start with. I mean, you can go in
got
and
5
see.
seconds
Here
we go.
Dying.
What's going to happen? Oh my gosh, 1 second.
Wow, Josh.
15.
Way to go.
End of show.
What were you doing over there?
It's not bad. He's playing with someone who's never played before in all likelihood. So we'll say it was the other person's
surprised.
fault.
I think we're going to have to release the sketch
that was done. Just for the record, that was Josh Sellinger, worst Modern Warfare player in the world.
Yep.
Confirmed.
Wow. I think we'll have a talk with your boss. Josh, would you like to come and sit between us?
You're not welcome to.
Another Twitter question from Beavis, spelled B-I-V-A-S, not like Beavis. He says, will there be any zombie-like modes? I think, zombies is kind of something that people know and like about Call of Duty, but that's kind of something that, you kind of let Treyarch seem to own that.
Yeah, there's no zombie-like modes in the sense of there are no modes with zombies. There's zombie-like modes in the sense of there's infinite wave-based modes, which is what survival is.
Exactly.
But done in the Modern Warfare style.
Yeah, they shoot back instead of just coming stumbling at you.
They shoot back. There's different tactics. We brought in all the multiplayer features.
To make you a little bit happier about the fact that there isn't zombies, though, to satiate you, you're getting one of our 4 PS3 controllers that are custom made for Modern Warfare. So I hope that
You probably have 2 of them.
Got a whole box.
One was meant for me.
So Twitter user Hate Crew for Life So he's a hater.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says there was a problem with Modern Warfare 2 being leaked a few days early. He says, are you guys cracking down on that? Obviously, you know what? You guys are always vigilant about leaks of games.
Yes.
We're fairly vigilant.
Yes.
I'm not going to go into detail on any leak stuff.
Just yes.
Yes, I mean, if you guys are going to punish people that hack the game after
I
it's
mean,
out.
I'm not so sure about punishment.
It's not
Why
your-
do it? I mean, it's hurting the game for others. You know?
Exactly, and not only that, but if you get and grab the game early, it's not like you can play multiplayer with anyone yet. You know?
Right.
I mean, I just don't really. I mean,
No,
I
I don't get it. But
It's the spoiler stuff that we take offense
Yeah,
to.
man.
Like no streaks. Like you see his rampage challenge is decreasing now because rampage is based on speed. So you want to run into this group, kill as many of them as possible. So you're getting bonus 500. So you're getting bonus 1,000.
So kill streak, what it matters is it's how many guys you can kill without basically taking any damage.
Correct. Yeah.
And obviously that becomes much harder along the way as guys, even the standard guys, start wearing body armor. One shotgun blast isn't going to take them out.
But the challenges will change in later waves as well. It's not always just kill streak and rampage. You'll be introduced to other challenges, and the denomination that you get for them changes as well.
Are the challenges dynamic, based they change on the fly just based on what's going on?
Yeah, every wave they change.
So right now they have time. In between every round, you get time to re-equip, set up your defenses.
Or you can
Me
skip
personally,
it.
I love to lay down claymores.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, me too.
with a partner, you can lay down like 20 claymores
Yeah,
if you do it right.
yeah,
You can just
absolutely.
create horrible killing fields.
Yeah. Later on, you'll actually come across enemies who'll start laying claymores as well. So you
I
get
did not realize that.
Yeah, it's in the much later waves and in the harder ones because Spec Ops Survival is broken just like Mission Mode is in varying degrees of difficulty. So the pacing on each map is different. So some waves start off, much harder. Nice.
Yeah, I so far, that's the thing about Spec Ops that I really like is just that it's just it gets so crazy later on. I mean, and it really requires a certain level of team play that I think is good for people to learn if they're going to take Modern Warfare Online. Otherwise, if you just get used to lone wolfing it the whole time, you realize that there is value in fighting alongside someone that's a partner. And actually, going back to earlier multiplayer, that's actually something I liked about the new mode Kill Confirmed too, is that it encourages people to actually move as like a crew.
sort of work together a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like other modes don't always make people do that as much, but Kill Confirmed is like such a total
It's not a
dynamic
lone
change.
wolf one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you're riding alone in Kill Confirmed, you're jeopardizing your team.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're just joining us again, Glenn's here from Sledgehammer, Robert's here from Infinity Ward, and you can ask us your questions about Modern Warfare 3. You can find us on twitter.com/IGN, where you can send in your questions with the hashtag MW3. You can also, you should also follow us on Twitter if you don't already. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/IGN, or if you become a fan of us and you like us, you can enter a chance to win this Call of Duty limited edition special console. You can also follow us on Twitter at facebook.com/playing Call of Duty, which is actually going to be our Call of Duty focused IGN. And then you can also follow us again at twitter.com/Call of Duty IGN, where we'll be sending out all kinds of Call of Duty specific news, Call of Duty specific updates when map packs are out, when we're doing cool features about it.
They could also follow us, but I'm sure that everyone's already following Robert.
You should plug your own Twitters. Let's do it.
Yeah.
At 402.
At
Glenn
402.
Schofield.
Yeah, I have to say, the name 402, it has a certain amount of infamy with it. When I was playing against you in some multiplayer, every time I got killed by you, I was like, or if I ever got a kill on you, I was like, I can't believe I just killed Robert Poling. So, you are rather good at the game.
I feel like killing Robert Poling.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
So the Twitter user Peter is Frozen asks, yeah, right? I don't go through these
Which
things.
Peter?
Let's not go there.
He asks, is there a type of ballistic knife in Modern Warfare 3?
No, we have a throwing knife.
Yeah, which requires a lot more skill. So I want to get the challenges for the throwing knife,
Right.
but I feel like I'm never going to. It is so hard to kill someone with a throwing knife.
Don't go there.
It's just so hard.
Be confident.
So these helicopters, this is all about peekabooing.
Yeah.
Because, they'll do what's called talking guns, where one will fire and then stop and the other one will fire. So it's all about staying in cover and just popping out when you can.
And right now in these early waves, you're fighting a helicopter on its own. But
Well,
eventually,
it's usually
Yeah, they'll send out
Yeah,
infantry
they'll
with
do
the
that.
helicopters. There's actually an achievement if you take out both these helicopters without either of you taking any damage, you can get an achievement.
So yeah, multiplayer achievements are the achievements pretty evenly split between single and multiplayer, or is there more of a?
We don't do multiplayer achievements.
Yes.
Spec Ops, sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're I wouldn't say they're
there's
evenly
more.
split. I don't know if they're evenly split. No, they're not evenly split. But there's a good amount of Spec Ops focused
Yeah, there are.
achievements.
Do you feel that Spec Ops is viable to be played by yourself?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a very different experience. Yeah. It's challenging and it's in a different way because especially the later waves, you really want that teammate backing you up because it's very frantic when you're alone trying to cover every angle. So it's a different kind of challenge, but it's a lot of fun.
You can play the mission modes by yourself.
Oh yeah, so I guess although maybe would those be particularly challenging by yourself?
Yeah, they're different, right? It's a completely different animal in some cases.
So another Twitter question from Pro Chaos.
I love Pro Chaos.
He says, do you get to keep the maps if your Elite subscription ends? Like the map packs that you would get through Elite?
It's a good beachhead technicality.
We'll find out. We'll get back to you.
But I think there's good news associated with it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to speak for them.
Well, yeah. I'm not so sure either. But who knows?
The correct answer on our part would be no, but I doubt it. Well, we don't have the answer.
So again, if you're just joining us, we're watching Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops mode here in the new survival mode, where two people basically go and try and survive for as long as they can against every enemy wave that are increasingly difficult.
They were doing really well in the last one, except for
until Josh messed it up.
Josh Schellinger.
Yeah, do you guys find that there's like a good place in every level that kind of feels like the place to hole up, maybe?
I think it depends on your the person that you're playing with, and I know that we have a couple of us when I hook up with different people. We have a place that we'll go, definitely, and just kind of used to that and go there.
Yeah, I find that there's usually a couple places that are good to kind of hole up in, but usually they're kind of far away from
the armories.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was their armories and stuff. They're placed in very specific spots for a reason, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, because sometimes you really have to go out of your way to get them, and that 20 seconds isn't always enough time to get back to the.
Yeah.
I always feel like though we'll try and set up a place close enough, and try and you can always get just about close enough.
Yeah. But see, this one, like, they're defending here. Right now, they're doing a fairly good job of it, but, like, it's such an open area with not a lot of cover points, and they could literally come from 3 angles in this one. Yeah, your back's covered, but,
Guys could also come up out of the subway just to the right.
Your right, yeah.
I mean, they have plenty more cover, so you have to think about,
And in designing these, these points would always be being moved slightly. And then they're always kind of adjusted where they would be, where the right place to be.
Yeah,
and a lot of iteration.
Later waves, I'd like to get extreme conditioning perk from the air support armory, because that's really good for what you said. When the later waves, when 20 seconds isn't enough to go get ammo, like extreme conditioning helps you get there faster.
Another Twitter question from another fantastic Twitter name. So fantastic, in fact, he's winning a Turtle Beach headset.
Wow, just for the name.
Just for the question's also good. I mean, but his name is Rasta Primavera instead of Pasta Primavera.
Wow, that is
so yeah, it's good. He says,
we should have an overall at the end of this who's got the best name.
He asks, will players be able to prestige in Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops?
In Spec Ops? No.
I'd be amazed to see someone reach even the highest level. I've played quite a bit of Spec Ops, and
You're still not max rank?
no.
Yeah, it takes some time. No, yeah, Prestige is focused on multiplayer.
So in one of the things that I think is important to know in Spec Ops is if a teammate dies, if one teammate dies, both players lose, correct?
What?
Yes. Yeah, so
If one player dies, yeah. Now
It's all survival.
we saw it happen here with Josh Schellinger earlier. But yeah, you want to get in there and save the other guy.
Yeah,